Hi guys, it's the real Jack and Ferg here.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's the Christmas episode. I hope you enjoy it. We enjoyed making it a lot.
Looking back on it, is it that Christmassy? No, it is quite Christmassy.
It's fairly Christmassy.
It's pretty Christmassy.
This is a message to say thank you so much for listening. Keep telling your friends.
Yep.
Subscribe to our Patreon where you can get loads of cool stuff, extra episodes, show notes, rejected titles.
And of course, those sweet t-shirts available now. Link in the description.
Yeah, boy. Very nice. If you're looking for a Christmas present,
You found it. You found it.
you found it.
It's these t-shirts.
These teas.
These sweet tees with a version of our faces on them.
Merry Christmas. We're going to take a bit of a break at the beginning of January,
We think we're going to skip one, yeah.
but we'll let you know on all the socials.
And so if we do skip one, then this is the last one for a month-ish.
Ooh.
That's
okay.
fine. Give us a break, mate.
Chill out.
Chill out, guys. Get off our back.
Have a lovely Christmas. See you in the new year.
Merry Christmas. Let's go.
It's just another Sharkman podcast. Hello and welcome to Just Another Sharkman Podcast Christmas Charity Drive. It's me, Jack, and I'm here with my best pal, my Christmassy friend, is Fergus.
Hello, listeners. Merry Christmas. Thanks for tuning in to this special live stream. Thank you, of course, for picking us because, of course, every single podcast about Sharkman, SharkCon, SharkCast, SharkPod, Across the Seas, Chris,
all of them.
We've all put aside our differences.
We have in the true Christmas spirit.
And we've come together to raise money for this fantastic Sharkman Studios charity fundraiser. I say we've put aside our differences. This does, of course, mean we are all doing streams at the same time, so it is actually even more competitive than usual.
And if you could take down any of those podcasts,
Yep.
send them a virus. Bring down that stream, divert some listeners to us, we'd be really grateful.
We would never condone violence.
No.
But, anyway.
So, we got an email from Sharkman Studios. They said, we need you boys to be part of something big. Something bigger than yourselves. It's a big Christmas charity drive.
And what we want is we want all you podcasters to act as our big live switchboard, taking in calls, fielding donations for this big fundraiser. You guys, the big names in the podcasting world, all of you lot out there on the front lines, fighting the good fight, raising money for the people who need it most.
So listeners, what we're doing is we're raising money for Sharkman Studios. We're raising that money. We want you to call in. We want you to give us that money, and we're going to send it to Sharkman Studios. And what's really exciting is that Sharkman Studios have made a pledge.
And that pledge is for every £1 billion that we raise, the Sharkman Studios CEO will match that. He will match that by going out and shaking the hand of a homeless person.
That's right, £1 billion, one handshake.
Which, frankly, listeners, is a bargain. Because you cannot put a price on a moment of inspiration like that.
With a leading job creator.
Like the Sharkman Studios CEO. It's been proven so many times that such a moment for someone who's in deep poverty can really inspire them. It's all that's needed to inspire them to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and just sort themselves out. They just need to sort themselves out. And that's the only way to truly make a difference in this world.
And that's the only way to truly spread the Christmas cheer, I think, Ferg.
Trickle down inspiration. It's heartwarming. Charity and changing society, Jack. It's all about heartwarming moments provided by acts of brief charity from, quintillionaires? No one knows, Jack.
No one knows.
And that's what makes it a priceless moment.
What's exciting is this is about the detail, Ferg. This is about the little moments that make magic. It's not about the bigger picture.
No.
And that's what I like. Because I can see it and I can feel it. And then I can forget about it again.
Exactly.
So, listeners, you're with your boys, Jack and Ferg.
Oh, we're the boys.
We're in the Sharkman head.
I was briefly confused there, Jack.
And we want you guys to ring up on the number that's coming up on the YouTube now. It's coming up on the Twitter now. It's a very long number. It's very difficult to route the phone calls into the SharkCon, into the Sharkman head, but we did it.
Yeah, SharkCon's weird.
And we are waiting for your calls. You can talk on the podcast for a little while, and then you can tell us how much you're going to donate.
And of course, what we really want to hear is what you're doing to raise money, to inspire others to raise money. Are you going on a fun run? Are you doing some Christmas carols? Are you watching a Sharkman DVD? Let us know what you're doing to inspire other people to give money to the Sharkman Studio CEO, who will then shake the hand of what? A handful of homeless people? Beautiful stuff. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Ferg, one thing we do need to mention, though.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's about bringing that sweet cash in.
Yes, a bit of a logistics thing we need to just let you know about.
So, Sharkman Studios, currently, they're not taking any online payments.
Yes.
They've encountered a number of issues in the last day or two. There's something about the card reader being a bit too far from the till.
Yep.
There's also a problem about the PayPal account.
Yes,
So the CFO, Rosa Prolapse, released a statement recently saying that she got locked out of the Sharkman Studios PayPal.
Because she tried to put the password in and got it wrong too many times.
Yeah.
She's been locked out for 48 hours.
She's now gone on record saying the password was Sharkman,
Lowercase.
but it's just too late.
It's too late. So global, multinational, trillion dollar corporation Sharkman Studios can't take any online payments because they've been locked out of their PayPal accounts.
So post us your cash.
Gotta post that cash.
Put your cash in a little envelope.
Yeah.
Right, Jack and Ferg told me to send this.
Yeah.
And then send it straight to Sharkman Studios. And that'll add to the total, it'll add to our total, and we'll just be working together to spread that Christmas cheer.
And if you want to see that number, rising up, see how high it's going to go, just head to the Sharkman Studios website. You can see how much money is being raised live. And there's also a live webcam stream of the room where they're chucking all the cash.
Yeah.
They're just chucking it all into a pile. Notes, coins, checks. You can pay by check as well.
Yeah.
But cash is ideal.
And what the Sharkman CEO is doing is he's sitting on that pile of money like a dragon. Like a handsome dragon.
He is handsome.
And like a dragon.
How?
In this scenario.
Oh, in this scenario.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm wondering, Jack, is if there's any other ways he's like a dragon. Does he breathe fire?
No.
No. Does he have scales?
No. But he is sexy. Like a dragon.
I don't know. I don't know all dragons. I don't know if I would consider all dragons sexy, Jack.
Okay. Each to their own.
Now, one thing we've done, listeners, to inspire people to donate is we've recorded a charity single.
We have, Ferg.
All the proceeds of that single are going straight to this drive.
What we've done is we've whacked that single up on all the places you can listen to the music. You know, Napster, Spotify's, Google Music's, the HMV's websites, and other places.
It's also available, of course, Jack, on my it's the background music on my MySpace page. You know, when you go on someone's MySpace page, it's the music playing in the background as you scroll.
Yeah, but that's just one of the places.
That's just one of the places. I've been meaning to mention this actually, guys. Sorry, Jack, if I could just take a moment. I know it's Christmas, I know we're doing the drive.
Yeah.
But just a side note while we're on it.
Okay.
My MySpace page recently has been getting less hits than it normally does. I am not pointing fingers. I'm just saying, guys.
You're pointing your finger at me, Ferg.
I'm just saying, guys.
As if one visit would
I'm just
change.
saying, guys, that some people, some individuals, have not been going on my MySpace page, and that's fine, Jack. It's fine. We see each other every day and we record a half-hour podcast. But I just think it would be nice if you kept an eye on my MySpace page, because I think there's some really good stuff on there. And it's not infrequent, Jack, that I put a post up. And when I make that post, Jack, I'm thinking of you specifically. I'm like, I bet Jack will appreciate this post. You'll think it's real funny. And I know you're not going on because I've been in your browser history, Jack. I know you've not been going on my MySpace page. If you bothered, Jack, to maintain your personal brand and have a MySpace page, I would be on it every day. I would be checking that one page as often as I check Twitter, Facebook, sharkmanstudios.com. The three big ones. MySpace obviously is number 4 in terms of general stats and the fact that this goodwill is not being reciprocated, Jack, because need I remind you that it is the season for friendship, for love and for joy. And all I want for Christmas, Jack, is for you to regularly visit my MySpace page.
I'm sorry, Ferg. I'm really sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I will check it.
In the spirit of Jesus Christ himself, Jack,
Yeah.
I forgive you.
So you got that single, and it's doing really well. It's all about Christmas and Christmas time in Sharkman.
Yeah.
And people seem to be loving it, Ferg. I wrote the chorus. Ferg wrote all of the other lyrics and everything. And all the music. So there's a collab.
Anyway, check out that single. Available everywhere, including my MySpace page.
So just in summary, guys. Christmas, cash, Christmas, give us the cash. Give us the cash, we'll send it to Sharkman Studios. Handshake, 1 billion per handshake. Cash, Christmas, cash. Sorry, I'm just reading what Ferg gave me. But I'm trying to... Is that enough, Ferg? Am I giving it...
I think you nailed it.
Do you think?
That's how I pictured it in my head.
I'm just not feeling very Christmassy right now.
What do you mean?
I'm just not feeling like... I want to get excited by all of this. And I'm trying, but it's not... You know...
You're not feeling... Jack, is the 21st. You're not feeling Christmassy yet.
Something to do with... I just miss my friends and my family, you know?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, where's Y2K Janice? You know, where's Mum?
Yeah.
I love spending time with them. I love spending Christmas with them. But yeah. I'll find it. I'm sure I'll find it.
Yeah, whatever it is, Jack, you know, sometimes you feel Christmassy from the 1st of December.
Yeah.
You coast that out. Sometimes it peters out.
Yeah.
But, you know, just because you've left it late, that means you're not going to lose it when it does come.
You're right. I can spend it when I need it.
I'm sure at some point in the next few days, you'll get that Christmassy feeling. You just need to put the right tunes on. Or do we need more tinsel in the shark head? Do you think that will do it?
There's so much tinsel in the shark
But
head,
do you think more would make you feel Christmassy?
I honestly cannot find anything.
More fairy lights?
It's so bright. It's so bright and tinfoily in here. I just can't.
More photoshops of Sharkman wearing a Christmas hat?
No, Ferg. It's not about the love that you've put into this place. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
It's about something in me. And that's okay. I just wanted to say it before we move on.
No, that's okay, Jack.
And I know it's live, and I know you'd cut this if it's like, and I know you're gesturing to me like, cut this now.
I would
but
eliminate it.
I know what that hand signal means.
Mm-hmm.
But I just had to be honest. Whew, I've said it now. Okay, fine, cool.
Okay, listeners, it looks like we've got a call coming in. Jack, would you like to answer it?
Yes, please. Hello?
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, why don't you tell the listeners that? Yeah, no, we really appreciate hearing from you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
All right, have a very Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Goodbye. Oh, what a nice person.
So good.
Yeah, so good. So much money.
So much.
We just took in... I mean, they heard how much.
Exactly.
Didn't they?
Yeah. Well, so we've got the audio set up so it goes through the stream.
Cool.
We've got it through our headphones and also...
Is that set up?
No, I didn't press the on button for
Right,
that.
okay, cool. So they didn't hear...
The listeners did not hear any of the audio that was coming through the phone.
From my really good hustle of that person getting all that money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Ferg, why don't you just turn that on now so that doesn't happen again?
Yep, I will make sure, Jack, I will absolutely make sure that for next time it is turned on.
Yeah, why don't you could just do it now?
Yeah, no, Jack, exactly. For the next call, I'll make sure when the call comes in, it will be turned on.
Can you just put it on now?
I mean, I'm going to get it done.
Yeah, no, I know, but you just click it now and then...
Look, Jack, mistakes have been made. They will not be made again in future.
Well, listeners, it's Christmas, and of course, there has just been an interminable stream of Sharkman Christmas films.
So many.
Just pouring through the windows,
Yeah.
pouring through the doors, filling up the place, filling us up so we drown.
And let's talk about some of our favourites.
Well, Ferg, I particularly love Sharkman, the Christmas Prince.
Sharkman and the Christmas Prince, great film.
So what happens, guys, is that Sharkman...
You've got to check it out.
Sharkman marries the Christmas Prince,
Yeah.
who's the Prince of the United Kingdom.
Yeah. So he's it's like this sort of
Made up
European country.
Yeah.
Because obviously, it's like the United Kingdom
Yeah.
of Great Britain
Yeah.
and Northern Ireland
Yeah.
is what it is. Obviously, that's not what we have in the real world.
No.
Obviously, you guys know what the geopolitical structure of our world is.
So we don't need to go into
But
it.
in this world, there's a United Kingdom, and that kingdom's got a prince.
And the first 10 minutes, so romantic. Sharkman, he's working in a bakery. He's grounding up that flour. He's making the muffins. He's making the donuts.
And the Christmas Prince comes in,
Yeah.
and they have a chat,
Yeah.
and it's like, there's a bit of chemistry,
Yeah, yeah.
and then they fall in love.
yeah, and then the prince is like, marry me.
The prince is like, marry me. Immediately, Niamh's that it's snowing.
Yeah,
gets
so
on one
in the
knee,
bakery.
and it's like, and the
Snowing
Sharkman's
in the
like,
bakery.
but I'm not a royal. How can I be?
Yeah,
I'm just a
common superhero.
But they get married.
Yeah.
and it's brilliant. You have the royal wedding.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then, tonal shift.
Yeah.
What Sharkman does is he begins to murder members of the royal family for gain. He murders the queen.
yeah,
He murders the king.
yeah,
He murders all their kids.
yeah.
And then he becomes the king. And then he murders the prince. And then he's in the palace and he's giving a big speech to everyone. And he says, murder, murder, murder. I'm Sharkman. Murder, happy Christmas. And then he murders all the crowd. And then he goes on a trip on a bus. And on the bus, he goes around all these small towns in England. And he murders all of them in the towns. And Ferg, I just loved it.
It's that Christmas spirit. Particularly, that moment where they're there at Westminster Abbey
Yeah.
and Sharkman says, I do. And the Christmas Prince says, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful film.
That's a really good bit.
That's a great bit.
And so's the other bits when he's
Just
he's
fucking
just
killing
stabbing
people.
Yeah. But Ferg, even that, I have to say, loved it. Brilliant film. 100% 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
5 sharks out of 5.
So how many was the maximum available number of sharks?
5.
And you're giving it...
5.
Great, carry on.
Still didn't make me feel that Christmassy.
Really? Even
Yeah,
that?
even that.
But Jack, what about another one of the great Christmas releases from this year? The Sharkman Studios merch catalogue video.
I have to say that did stir me.
That 4-hour-long film where they just take you through all the different products in the catalogue.
Yeah.
So that stirred you?
It stirred me, but I didn't quite get there.
Not even the bit where they brought out the new range of Dino Bros plushies?
No.
Not even the bit where they showed the special edition Christmas snow globes, where they've got a snow globe for every climactic battle from a Sharkman universe film. Thousands of films. They got a snow globe for each one depicting the final battle.
No. Not even the bit when they were offering a plate with the CEO's face on it like some kind of 1980s dictatorship.
That was so moving, though.
And Ferg, there was one film that I watched yesterday that I really thought was going to get me there.
Going to get you in the spirit.
It was going to get me in the spirit. It was called A Christmas Father Christmas at Christmas time.
I don't think I've seen this one yet.
So what happens?
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
What happens? Starts. There's just a normal dad.
Oh,
And then,
gotta love a normal dad.
I am talking about the character A Normal Dad from the Sharkman films.
Yes.
And then Father Christmas dies and he finds this thing and he puts it on and he becomes Father Christmas. And then he goes to the Father Christmas town.
Yeah.
And what happens then is that the 3 ghosts visit him of Christmas past, present and future.
The Sharkman characters are the 3 ghosts of Christmas past, present and future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is all canon.
I mean, all licensed characters.
And what they do is they all show him this picture of him in a building with a gun,
Right.
shooting the terrorists.
Yep.
And then he meets this little girl, and it's a miracle.
Whereabouts is this?
Oh, on a street.
Okay.
And then they have to then him and the girl have to look after this little thing, and they're like, don't get it wet, this little monster, otherwise it will go mad. And they take the monster, and what they do is they put it in the nativity play, in the school nativity play.
Yeah.
And the dad is like trying so hard to do the nativity.
Right.
But
Does he come up against adversity?
what he does is he meets this green man
Right.
who just hates the nativity and Christmas.
Oh, no.
And what they do is they become friends, and then they leave the girl home alone.
Is there anyone else there who's Home Alone 2? Or is it just her?
Yes, there is that as well. And then in the end, the dad is dead, but his soul was inside a snowman. And the twist was like, oh my god, this wasn't a person. I was watching a snowman the whole time.
Does the snowman fly?
Yeah.
Jack, if you were to use a sort of poetic way to describe the act of that snowman flying, what would it be?
I'd say he was walking in that air.
Cool.
And he walks through that air, Ferg, and it's all coming back to me now, because he walks through that air and he goes down into somewhere where they sell houses. And he goes down into a bank and he's like, sees all the people there and they all want their house. They all want their money for their house. And he just says, the money's in your house and the money's in your house and the money's in your house. And once he's given them all that money from the house...
Are there any trains, Jack?
He pops on a train.
Where does the train go? East?
No.
West?
No.
South?
No.
North?
You betcha. Anyway, good film, classic film, great film, loved it. Good new film, used all of the cool bits from Sharkman.
And yet...
Didn't make me feel Christmassy.
Jack, what is it? Surely we can find it. What is it that's lacking?
Well, it's not toys. And it's not films.
Are you sure, Jack, are you sure you don't need to spend more money?
I'm pretty sure I don't, Ferg.
Because that's what always gets me Christmassy. Like, nothing... Christmas music, tinsel, love and cheer, seeing my friends. None of that's what gets me Christmassy.
Right.
What gets me feeling Christmassy is spending money. That's the only thing that does it, is having less money and having more merch.
It's like, do you feel numb? And when you spend money, it's like you've slapped yourself.
No, I feel brilliant, Jack.
Oh, we got another call coming in. Hello? Wow, really? Wow, you are so famous.
God,
wow.
I can't believe they're calling.
I can't believe they're calling. Well, give my love.
And mine.
And Ferg's. Thank you so much. Have a lovely Christmas. Thanks for donating to the Sharkman charity drive. Goodbye now. Bye. Wow.
Incredible.
Did they hear? Did the listeners hear? Did you turn on the audio for the phone?
What would you like me to say?
Yes, that you did.
Yes, that you did.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do now, what Sharkman Studios did is they sent us an email of some things to cover, and we've basically been going off that list.
Yeah.
And the next thing on that list is that we need to do a profile of someone who's spent all their money and that's having a tough time.
Yeah.
So then you guys at home can picture how nice it's going to make them feel when Sharkman Studios CEO comes along and shakes their hand.
Because this whole initiative, this whole drive is about giving to those people.
Yeah.
It's about those people who are in some trouble, and it gives you guys a chance to see where your money's going. To really have a tangible sense of what your impact on the world is going to be when you donate to charity. When you open your heart just a little bit to generosity and have just a little chug of that milk of human kindness.
Now, when we think about the problems in our society,
Yeah.
most of them are because people, they're spending too much money on Sharkman merch.
Just too much money.
They're just spending all their money. They're buying all the films, they're buying the DVDs,
Just
they're buying
so
all
much
the
shit.
merch, and they just lose all their money because they give it all to Sharkman Studios.
Yeah.
And that's who we're out to help. Not Sharkman Studios' fault. It's their fault.
Yeah.
It's their fault, but
They shouldn't have
we'll
spent the
still
money.
help. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little
Ridiculous.
profile on someone that has spent all their money on
Yeah.
Sharkman merch.
Yeah.
And might be in for a visit from the CEO.
Just so we can empathise with this sort of person.
Yeah.
A view into their world.
Now, Fergus,
Yeah.
you've spent all of your money on Sharkman crap.
Yes, that's right.
What did you spend it on?
Spent on a lot of DVDs, some mugs that are in the shape of things. So you got like a mug in the shape of Sharkman's head, mug in the shape of Prawn Boy, mug in the shape of the Sharkman studio lot. I've got some bumper stickers.
Yeah.
Don't have a car, but I got a lot of bumper stickers.
Great.
I got these little they're just like little plastic figurines of just like all the characters, but it's like plastic, but it's like a figurine.
Wow.
I got a lot of subscriptions. I got a subscription, of course, to the sort of Sharkman DVD service. They send you DVDs in the post.
Right.
Obviously, I haven't usually got the DVDs, but it's good to sort of just to have sort of a flow of DVDs.
Yeah.
I've got a subscription that tells you all the latest Sharkman news.
Yeah.
Got my Piss Crate subscription. That is a lot of money, Jack. That's a lot of money. I spend a lot of money on Piss Crate.
And how does that make you feel?
Fucking amazing. Feel great. Look at all this merch I got, Jack. Jack, look at all this merch.
Right, that's the end of our profile. Well done, Ferg. High five.
I got no money.
Keep those calls coming in. Sharkman Drive, we're getting that money. Ooh, it's really going through the roof, Ferg. Just checking the money now. Oh, it's very high.
It's very high.
It's just going very high.
The pile, that is.
And
the pile of money that the Sharkman Studio CEO is sat atop.
Just want to say well done, everyone. Just want to say well done and Merry Christmas.
Well done and Merry Christmas. You, listeners, are making a difference.
Oh, we've got another phone call, Ferg.
Oh.
Ferg, can you turn on the... Before I answer, can you please turn on the recording? Please.
I'll get it done at some
I'm
point.
going to make you do it.
Look, Jack, I don't tell you how to do your job.
I'm going to press it. Hello?
Hello,
Who's this? I really recognise the voice.
it's me, Guy Sandwich, ex-head of DVDs for Sharkman Studios. Guy Sandwich, love a DVD.
Ferg, it's disgraced head of DVDs, Gary Sandwich, who had that big fight with some of the other board members and then ran away to DVD Island where he now lives.
Oh my God.
Hi, Gary. How are you? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's me, Guy Sandwich, ex-head of DVDs at Sharkman Studios, now disgraced. I had a fight with the other board members, and now I'm, living on DVD Island now. It's going pretty good. I had some followers because I had a big plan. I was going to come back and take back Sharkman Studios, because I tried to be CEO and whatever, but they all died. They all died here on DVD Island because, it's so toxic and, it's just an island of DVDs in the middle of the sea. There's no food, but I've been getting by all right, doing quite good. I love a DVD. Do you guys see a DVD ever?
And how much are you donating, Gary?
Well, here's the thing about donating. When you're taking money out of your personal, out of the money you've got, and you're giving it away, you gotta think. And how I think is, I think of money in terms of DVDs. I'm giving away money, and I gotta think, how many DVDs could this be buying me in the future? How many DVDs am I sacrificing? Because here's a sacrifice not getting a DVD. Because you could be watching that DVD, and as much as I've already got a lot of DVDs, it's always good to have more DVDs. Because obviously you open the box, and when you open the box, there's the DVD inside. So obviously, say if I gave you 10 quid, that'd be one DVD. If I gave you 20 quid, that'd be 2 DVDs. Say I gave you 40 quid, that would be
4 DVDs?
Yeah, 4 DVDs. But of course, now where it gets complicated is, say, if I give you 5 quid, and because I don't want to give you much more than 5 quid. If I give you 5 quid, that's very hard for me to conceptualise, because that's what, half a DVD? If it's half a DVD, which half is it? Is it just the box and not the DVD? Does that count as half? The box is more important than people think. If we didn't have the box, how would we pick them up? They get scratched more. Or is it just the DVD? Or when you say half a DVD, is it literally half a DVD? Is it cut in half? If it's cut in half, which way? Is it cut sort of down across the top, so it's 2 semicircles? Or is it cut through the side, so it's 2 thinner DVDs? And then of course you got you got the bit of DVD with the DVD on it, but then you've got the, let's be honest, equally important bit of the DVD, the half of the DVD, top half of the DVD, which has got the drawing on it of telling you what the DVD is. And often there's information on there, the certificate, what region it is, region 1, region 2, and so on.
How many DVDs are you going to give us, Gary?
What?
I thought you were ringing to donate to the... And then you said, oh, but I'm not going to give you money, I'm going to talk in terms of DVDs.
I'll be honest, lads, I just wanted to talk to someone about DVDs. Because all the people who were here were died. And obviously I've got a lot of DVDs here, and I can talk to the DVDs, but they don't respond.
So you're not going to donate any money to the Shark Drive?
No.
Okay, Gary, goodbye.
No, actually, you can't hang up on me, because basically I've made it on my phone, so you can't hang up on me, because I was encountering that problem a lot. People were hanging up on me. I know you're still pressing the button, but it's not going to work. So what's good about DVDs, right? You got a DVD, and of course, you can put that DVD in a DVD player.
Ferg, turn off the audio for the phone.
One option.
Jack, you've been
that you
telling
have
me
with the
this
DVD.
whole time to turn it on. We've just got it on, and now you're telling me to turn it off?
He won't
I
shut
can't
up.
handle this pressure.
Ferg, turn it off.
Really,
You do it.
DVDs are just
Okay.
like people.
Oh, you did do it.
Yeah, I can do it, because it's easy. It's just a button. Phew. Okay, I'm glad that's over.
Jack,
What?
I've just realised during that call, the fundraiser's finished.
Oh
we
my
missed
God.
the final countdown.
Well, sorry, listeners, but it's closed. You can stop sending your money in by post. Ferg, can you check how much we made?
So, in total, this fundraiser, of which we are so blessed to be a part, has made £54 billion.
Oh my God.
You people came out in your droves.
Well done, guys.
Gave that money to Sharpman Studios, and they are going to use that money to inspire the people who need it most.
54 billion, Ferg.
54 billion pounds.
Let me just do my maths, but I think that's that's 54 handshakes.
54 handshakes.
Amazing.
And so I'm just reading here now, listeners. The Sharpman Studio CEO says he hasn't yet scheduled in when those handshakes are going to happen.
No.
There isn't a definitive timeline.
Yeah.
But they're definitely going to happen.
Oh, they're going to happen. If
He's
he
gonna
says
get round to
he
it.
says that's going to happen, then it'll happen.
Because he said it's going to happen.
He said it's going to happen, so it will.
Because obviously the whole point was that it was going to happen.
Yeah. Otherwise, what was the money for?
So it's going to happen.
Exactly.
I don't know why we're talking about it.
No, me either.
So Jack, 54 billion pounds raised
Yeah.
for your favourite movie studio.
Yeah.
So much goodwill in the air.
Yeah.
So much generosity.
Yeah.
Going to really help the needy.
Yeah.
You feeling that Christmas spirit, Jack?
No. No, Ferg, I'm not. I was almost there, but I'm not. And I think I know what it is now.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
You know what it is that you're missing. The reason you can't properly feel the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think there's been something missing, Ferg, for a while now.
Yeah?
And I think it's taken Christmas for me to really feel it.
Okay.
It's a hole that I hope someday we will be able to fill. We are very good at digging.
We are. Although Jack, the digging does just create more holes.
Shut up.
Anyway, sorry.
I miss Smog Slug.
Oh,
Our friend that was a little slug made entirely of smog that we met on DVD Island.
right.
And it took that conversation with Gary to remember that. I miss Smog Slug. I mean, I just remember last Christmas we were fighting Chris and we were having that Christmas dinner that Chris cooked and we were fighting him and I chopped off his arm. And you know who was there in his lead box? Smog Slug.
Smog Slug.
And you know who's been there with us through thick and thin? I mean, and he's thin because he's made out of smoke.
But, yeah, I guess I just never thought of Smog Slug as like obviously I do miss Smog Slug.
Yeah.
And we all appreciate Smog Slug. I guess I just never felt he was that big a presence. I just don't feel like it's a big thing that Smog Slug's not been on the podcast. Because let's be honest, Jack, Smog Slug was rarely on the podcast when he was a character. When he was a presence.
Yeah.
Here. So I guess I've not really missed him. It's not like he was part of the dynamic. Right? It's not like, when we lost Will, that was very much the whole, we had to rebuild the dynamic from the ground up, the two of us.
No, I think Smog Slug really filled a place in my heart. I mean, sometimes literally.
Yeah, because
sometimes literally he's smoking through my nose and
he's
get
sort
into
of
my
an
cavities in my
amorphous,
heart and fill it up and fill it up to bursting. And that hurt. But it reminded me he was there. I don't know, Ferg. Christmas is about being together. It's about sharing the love. And I think I'm missing my little pal. Wonder where he is. All this money raised and we can't even get Smog Slug back,
Yeah.
If I had a Christmas wish, it would be to bring back Smog Slug.
You know what, Jack?
What?
Christmas is a magical time. Mostly, it's magical because you get to spend money. It's the 1 month where you can spend money. Actually, no, you can spend money in other months. Anyway, but also it's magical because sometimes miracles happen.
Yeah.
And Jack, I think your Christmas wish is going to come true some point soon. And I think, Jack, it will come true in a way that's what you wanted. It's not going to be something weird and or horrific.
Like in Sharkman and the Monkey's Paw.
Yeah, I mean, not like in Sharkman and the Monkey's Paw.
Yeah,
exactly, yeah.
Oh, what was that? I can hear the sound of sleigh bells, Ferg.
Listeners, a Christmas present just got thrown into the room from outside.
Oh my God. Maybe it's a little reward for all our fundraising, Ferg.
What's this present? Jack, pick it up.
To Jack and Ferg, love, ?
Oh, very mysterious.
Ooh. Let me just give it a knock. Just give it a... Ooh.
Sounds like it's some sort of heavy metal box.
Just going to pull the ribbon now.
Yep. Beautiful. Beautifully done.
Open it up. Okay, so there's a metal box. There's a big lock on it. It's a word combination.
Try Sharkman.
Yep, it's open. Hello, old pal.
You feeling Christmassy now, Jack?
I'm feeling so Christmassy, Ferg. Why don't you whack on the single?
And here to play you out, listeners, it's our Christmas single. Obviously, the charity drive's over now, so we're just going to take the money.
Smog Slug, stop it. Stop it. Get it off me.
Hey, this Christmas, why not show a little love to the people who need it most? It's Christmas time and you're snuggled up by the fireside with a copy of Sharkman 5. The air is filled with joy and glee, and your aunt just got you another copy of Sharkman 3.
But on this date when we celebrate our friends and the love we create, why not spare a thought for the ones who don't have it so great while you're watching Sharkman 8?
Won't somebody think about the CEOs this Christmas? What do they get for what they give? What would we all do without the CEOs this Christmas? I shudder to think how we would live.
On Christmas Day you lounge around without a care.
But there's no such thing as a holiday when you're a billionaire. While you relax, they're evading tax.
On this special day they'll spend it cutting pay.
And while you're digging into fresh mince pies, they're covering up the murder of a former employee who tried to unionize. Won't somebody think about the CEOs this Christmas? What do they get for what they give?
£1 billion! You might say they get £1 billion, but after tax it's slightly less than £1 billion. Merry Christmas, billionaires.
You make the world go round.
Guitar solo.
This has been Just Another Sharkman podcast, starring Jack Bradfield as Jack and Fergus Macdonald as Fergus. Music and editing by Fergus Macdonald. Artwork by Niamh Simpson. Tune in again for more Sharkman news tomorrow. And the day after that. And the day after that. And